A new report says energy costs will rise while the city loses jobs and money.
Green power may be clean, but it isn't cheap for the residents who use it or the city that provides it. That's the bottom line of this report from San Francisco's controller. It says when the city goes into the clean power business next spring, the economy will lose $8 million and 95 jobs, and residents who get put in the program will pay about $9 more each month in energy costs. Barbara Hale, the Assistant General Manager of Power for the City PUC, agrees with the report.
San Franciscans make choices about how to spend their income every day. This is a value proposition for them. Do you want to pay more for green, renewable electricity, or do you want to have that money available to spend on other things? That's a choice for each consumer to make.
Consumers who don't want to pay more can opt out.
We'll allow folks to phone us, to send us an email or text message, check a box on a mailer we send to them, and they mail it back to us. Many of those methods are being developed to allow for customers to say no thank you to us.
The plan, at least for the next 5 years, is for the PUC to contract with Shell Energy for renewable power that in turn will be provided to residents at greater cost to everyone. In San Francisco, Barbara Taylor, KCBS.
Energy trader J.P. Morgan Chase & Company is denying charges that it manipulated California's electricity market for extra profit. The Wall Street Journal, Giant calls itself the victim of strong-arm tactics by state officials. The California Independent System Operator has accused J.P. Morgan of pocketing $73 million in improper profits by manipulating a flaw in the market structure. It's the first major allegation of market manipulation since the energy crisis of 2000 and 2001. San Francisco launches a unique program next week to pair humans and dogs who are down on their luck with each other. CBS's Janice Wright reports it's going ahead despite some strong objections.
Take a dog who needs a home, put him with a person who used to be homeless themselves. Bevan Duffy thinks it's a great idea.
I'm a believer.
The former city supervisor, now the mayor's homelessness chief, excited about the pilot program that will take dogs from shelters who are not likely to be adopted and give them to people living in city-funded supportive housing to care for, along with a stipend, in exchange for asking for a promise to not panhandle on the streets anymore. Training for the first round of 10 dogs and humans starts Monday.
Anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 weeks, we're imagining is what it's going to take.
We are opposed. Stephanie Bell with PETA, the animal rights group, offered $10,000 to San Francisco to not go through with the plan.
The city is in essence planning to experiment with the lives of homeless animals and people.
Duffy says nonsense. The participants are in stable programs doing job training, and animal behaviorists will be checking in several times a week.
We're giving dogs a second chance, and we're giving people a second chance.
Janice Wright, KCBS.
CBS News Channel 44.
It's back to school time. Time to think pencils, notebooks, and backpacks. Time to think Walgreens, where it's easy to get all the school supplies you need. Plus, check any required back-to-school immunizations off your list. All Walgreens pharmacists are certified to administer adolescent immunizations, and there's no appointment necessary. Simply talk with your pharmacist to see which immunizations may be required for your child. Think Walgreens for back to school. Certain restrictions apply. See pharmacy for details. It's back to school time. Time to think Walgreens, where you can get required back to school whooping cough immunizations for your 6th or 7th grader. Talk to your pharmacist today to find out which immunizations may be required for your child. Think Walgreens for back to school. Certain restrictions apply. See pharmacy for details.
And coming up on KCBS.
I'm Dave Padilla in Oakland, where thousands of people are expected to gather for the annual Art and Soul Festival.
12:45 at KCBS. Joe Salvatore on the Sports Line with a Sports Line update and an Olympic update. But first, we're going to check on the A's.
Yeah, Susan, the worst thing that could probably happen to a team after a 15-inning game the night before, losing your starting pitcher after an inning and a third, and that's what's happened to the A's today. A.J. Griffin had to lead the game with 2 outs in the 2nd inning while pitching to Moises Sierra on a 1-1 count. Griffin called out the trainers, and his day was done. We have not heard what the reason for the injury and the exit. So the A's, which bullpen is already taxed, will need Jordan Alberto, who's pitching right now, to go a lot of innings today. He did not pitch in that 15-inning win last night. The A's do lead Toronto 1-0 here in the bottom of the, or going to the top of the 3rd, as Derek Norris with an RBI single in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Giants are in Colorado. Will try to make it 2 straight over the Rockies today. Madison Bumgarner on the hill for San Francisco. At the Olympics in London, Michael Phelps closes out his career with his record 22nd medal, 18th gold as the medley relay team wins the 4x100 meters today. 13 for 13 in that event. In Olympic history, the women on that same side earn a world record as they finish at a time of 3:52.05. That gives Missy Franklin a 4th gold medal and a bronze in these London Games. Serena Williams won the singles title on the women's side today, earning her first individual gold medal, straight set win over Maria Sharapova. The U.S. men's basketball team, which had won the previous 3 games by an average of 52 points, had a tough time with Lithuania, but they come out on top 99-94. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony